Welcome everyone. In this video we're heading to Willowcroft Caravan and Camping Park in Norfolk. We're going to check out the park's facilities and then we're going to go for a nice river walk. Yeah, I hope you can join the adventure. Let's start living that dream. So yeah, first impressions, and the pictures are a good size. There is a lot of space between me and my neighbour, and they're quite private pictures. I mean, that is a good bit of space there. Now you would expect it because the price is £32 for the night. Now that includes electricity, and there is also a booking fee of £1.95. So yeah, it is expensive in my opinion, but these are definitely good sized pictures. So yeah, now I had to book online. I tried phoning him, but unfortunately the phone line was really bad, so he asked me to book online. Now whether or not I would have avoided the booking fee had I spoke to him on the phone, I do not know, but the phone line was bad. We couldn't hear each other. He did give me the pitch number over the phone though, so that I could arrive a little bit early, which was very nice, so much appreciative of that. So it is adults only, and you know I love an adults only campsite. The reception's closed at the minute. They did tell me they weren't going to be here, but yeah, let's go find these toilets anyway and check them out. I'm assuming they're over here near the entrance, near a house, but I guess we shall find out. But yeah, definitely big pictures to be fair. Chemical waste point there. So just one small little urinal on his own and some cubicles, 3 cubicles and 3 showers. Now the showers are not push button showers, which is rare nowadays. Yeah, it's a proper shower, so that's pretty good to be fair. Does smell nice in here as well, I must say. I guess the only criticism I would have is that I would have thought they would look a little bit more modern in here for the price I'm paying, but they're not too bad, you know. They are a little bit small. I mean, you know, you've got the sink here, and then literally behind me here is the shower, so if the toilet was full and there were people showering and washing, it would be a bit cramped. So there is a donation box, 50p for the showers. Now I'll admit, when I'm paying 32 quid for the night, I don't expect to pay for showers. So yeah, not overly impressed by that, admittedly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, these aren't the best facilities for the price, really. I would expect them to be a little bit better. You know, like the paint peeling off there and line scale around the sinks. Now you're going to get that, you know, but for the price I would expect them to be a little bit better, if I'm truthfully honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with these facilities and I'd happily use them, but I just think for the price I'm paying on the campsite they should be a little bit better. But yeah, they're not horrendous, don't get me wrong. So this laundry room with a nice sink, washing machine, tumble dryer and a fridge is actually really nice, clean and modern. And it is a bit of a shame that the toilets aren't this nice, clean and modern, you know. This is alright, this is pretty nice to be fair, yeah. So I do try and make it a thing now that when I'm staying on a campsite that has DVDs, I watch one of their DVDs. There's a very small selection here, I don't think there's anything I'll be watching. So it is a freezer here, which is for ice blocks, so you can use that for ice blocks. Yeah. And there is a list of boat hires, so you can rent boats nearby. Yep, pretty good. I believe there is a slipway as well, which you can use, and I think that's a funny one because I'm pretty sure it said free with a £2 charge. Well, that's not free. Yeah. So these bins are nicely hidden away by these wooden walls, and I do like that. That is a nice touch. 2 recycle bins and 1 full-size bin, and it looks like you can also recycle gas canisters here as well, so yeah, it's good. The house just out there is the main reception when that's open, and then there is a little shed which I assume is a part-time reception. Yeah. So we are very close to the river here. Obviously I'm still on the campsite, and then those buildings in the distance there are the buildings that are along the river. We're going to go have a walk along there later and check that out. Well, the day is a little bit duller than it was meant to be, and certainly got windy outside, but anyway, we can't just sit here pottering about crying about it all day, can we? No, we've got to get out there and live that dream. So let's see what's around, people. So right by the campsite is a little wind power museum. Now the museum is closed at the minute, but I might just have a look and see if there's anything we can actually see. So the museum is about the local history of windmills and wind pumps around the Norfolk Broads. Obviously around here we have been utilising wind energy since the 18th century, so yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to get in there and have a look, but never mind anyway. We might cross a windmill on our journey. Well, we almost definitely will. Yep. Let's head off anyway, see what else we come across. So yeah, the river is only about 30 seconds, 60 seconds walk from the campsite. Now you can walk down that way to Potter Heigham. That'll only be like 20-30 minute walk, if that. But I'm going to head off the other way, this way, and go to Thurne and check that out. I think this is the Weaver's Way, but if this is not the Weaver's Way, then the Weaver's Way is the other side of the river. But I'm pretty sure it is this side, but I could be wrong. And that's a 61-mile trail from Great Yarmouth to Cromer. So this is Thurne Mill drainage pump, and it was built in 1820 and still works today. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I've never seen it working. I assume those things are meant to go round, but yeah, this is a nice place, Thurne. There is a nice pub in the village down here. Now, if I go and get a pint, by the time I drunk it, the sun's going to be set and it's going to be too dark to do any more filming, so I'm probably not going to have a pint. But yeah, this is a nice little place, to be fair. Nice bit of river here. Yeah. So this is a nice pub to stop for a local ale. It's closed at the minute though, but to be honest, I wouldn't have had time anyway. Right, well, I'm going to head back now, people, because the sun is setting and it's going to be dark soon. Now, this was a nice little walk. It's not far from the campsite, to be fair. Probably get to Thurne in half an hour, I would think. Yeah, maybe less, depending on how fast you walk. It's just unfortunate this time of year. There's not a lot of light in the evenings. So I can't do any big walks, but never mind, it has been pleasurable. Yeah. Well, I'm back now, people. I'm going to cook up some tea. Got broccoli, sprouts, mushrooms, and that'll all be covered in brie cheese because I'm on low carb, so I can, so why not? And got some duck meat. Yeah, going to fry up some duck meat, and I'm looking forward to it. Yep, I saw them little ducks floating around today on the river and thought, do you know what? I want to eat you. Well, that looks and smells pretty damn good, people. I've got a feeling it's going to be good. Yeah. Oh, plenty of blood coming out of the duck. Yeah. I assume you can eat duck like steak, nice and raw in the middle there, dripping with blood. I assume you can, but I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, that looks cooked just as I like my steaks. Yeah, that went down a treat, people. And it's time for a beer. Back on the old brew dog. And I would like to thank a few subscribers who bought me a few beers. Thank you L1DGE, and thank you Andrea and Nick. I really appreciate it. So yeah, got myself some Brewdog. Also, I put some money towards the campsite and got myself the duck, which went down an absolute treat. So cheers. But of course, thank you to everyone. I do appreciate all of you just for watching the videos. You're helping me out, so I do appreciate that. So thank you. Yeah. So I might start running out of campsites soon, because a lot of them are now closed over winter. There's very few that are open, and most of the year-round ones I've already done. So there's going to be a break in between campsite reviews, like there was last year over December and January. I think I put out one video. Well, I don't want to just put out one video in an 8-week period like I did before. I want to keep them going. So I filmed quite a few the last few days. So this one's sort of filmed, I think that's the 12th of November today, but this might not be aired till December, so we'll see. But yeah, I might do a few product review videos just to give me something to do over winter time, keep the channel going, keep me with content to put out. And I know there'll be people saying, oh, he's only doing it to get the free stuff. And I'm not going to lie, people, that is a huge advantage. Obviously, I do want free stuff. Is there some people out there that don't want free stuff? Of course I want free stuff. But also, I want to put a video out every week. And it gets really hard this time of year. Coming up to, you know, December and January, making the campsite review videos is hard. And I won't go out in snow and ice. I don't drive in snow and ice. I never have, and I've had no reason to, so I'm not going to start now. It's just not worth the risk to me, you know. So yeah, so there might be the odd review video come up over the next few months, maybe. We'll see. You never know, I might find loads of campsites year round and be able to get on them and just continue with the campsite review videos. But that might happen. That's something I'm thinking of, just to keep me with content to upload. But yeah, anyway, it's enough chatting. Let's get to the drinking. Cheers, everyone. I really appreciate the support from all of you. Oh yeah, good drop of stuff. And I'm going to put a DVD on. I got it from the campsite. It's Complicated. Now, I bet it's going to be crap. And I bet I'm going to put it on and then just sit there going through my Instagram and not really paying any attention to it. But they were very limited on choice. I mean, that's not a huge thing, you know. Not all campsites provide DVDs, so it's just a little bonus. So I'm not criticising them for that. But yeah, I'm going to put it on anyway, give it a go. The TV stand broke. Luckily, the TV stands up on its own. Yeah.
Extraordinarily blessed life. As long as I've known you. Well, Pedro, I want to talk to you about something.
Pedro, come. Now.
So, what are you doing in this building?
Dust.
You don't go to the shower anymore.
Changed. Go to the elevator. Between that and the staple and the headache.
Morning everyone. Yeah, I slept pretty good last night, to be fair. It was lovely and quiet, so I did get a good night's sleep. I did wake up a little bit in the night, because I always do, and there were some geese making a racket in the morning and a few birds of prey, but you know, that's all part of the adventure, so I don't mind that at all. So I have just been to the bins to put my waste in the bins, and unfortunately the recycle bins are locked. The bins have a little Allen key lock on the top, and the recycle bins are locked. Cannot put my waste in there. So that is a bit of a disappointment, to be fair. Now, there is another bin for paper and cans, but yeah, nowhere to put plastic. So a little bit annoyed about that. But never mind. But all in all, I mean, these pitches are good sized pitches, and they are, you know, the size pitch you would get for a campsite that is 30 quid a night. But if I'm truthfully honest, I don't think those facilities down there match up to it. I don't think they're £30 a night facilities. Now, I'm not saying they were bad, I'm not saying I'd have any issue using them. I just think that when I'm paying over £30 a night, I'd expect them to be a little bit better. Now, I have looked on reviews to see if anybody else has said anything. Nobody else has. All the other reviews are good. So, you know, am I being too picky? I don't know. For me, I'm always going to be complaining a bit, paying over £30 for a campsite, and I just thought those facilities just were not £30 a night facilities. And, you know, asking 50p for a shower when that's costing me £33.25 to stay the night is a little bit much for me personally. But, you know, let me know what you think. So the nearest place for any amenities would be Potter Heigham, which is a 21-minute walk according to Google Maps along the river there. So it's quite a nice walk. And in Potter Heigham there is Latham's, which is like a QD. There's some pubs, fish and chip shop, a small arcade, and there is a bus stop. You can get a bus to North Walsham or Great Yarmouth, but there's no supermarket. There is a Premier if you walk a bit further into the town, but for supermarkets it'll be Martham. There is a Co-op which is, I think, 2.7 miles away. Well, I'm going to pack up now and I'm heading off to another campsite which is 3 miles down the road, which is £5 a night cheaper, and it looks like that's got a lot more to offer. So check that out. If I've made the video, it will be this video here. Give it a click, give it a watch, and see what you think. But yeah, cheers everyone anyway. Keep living the dream.